shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Southern California. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Field throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
6 brings up 3rd and 1.
They try to run for it with Hubbard. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Tighten up.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
On the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. On the give, it's Hubbard. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
To throw is Mahomes. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. He's to the 15. And he will score. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown Chargers. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
The kicker on.
Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 3. He lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. On play action, here's Milton. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's is going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll step up and run this. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
First down, Houston.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Chargers' 23-yard line.
He'll get this out wide. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding's just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Go.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
And he'll take this one in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Houston. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The dangerous Nicole Hardman on the return. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Hey, 15, 15, 15. Yellow.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. The ball comes out. And I think one of the Chargers was, yes, he was able to get his hands on it, and they retained possession.
Up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go.
Hey, color, yellow.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he gets that to Hardman. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 7.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10.
Mahomes on 1st down. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
For Josh Jacobs.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
2nd and 10.
Yellow.
That's left side. That's the tight end, McBride. And he's into the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and through. Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Texans 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready, let's go.
Play action. Now it's Milton. Out to his right. Firing right side. Brought in by Brown. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
Ready, set.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now. Ready,
Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers. Still going. And he will score. Bowers. Touchdown, Texans. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Ties the game at 14. Will Lutz set to kick off.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here's Deontay Hardy now from his end zone.
Deontay Hardy on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Room to run at the 40. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 36-yard line.
It's a gain of 35. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the
first down throw for Mahomes. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard
Now
line.
get to Jacobs. He'll run right. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Here's second and 2. We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal to the 5-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
Third and goal.
Attack, attack! Yellow!
They'll try to run with Hubbard. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown Chargers. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Now the try for an extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chargers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Second and 10.
They'll go play action here with Milton. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. And it'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
The RPO, that one is complete. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Top go.
Try and throw with Milton.
It was tight. He still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
19, 18, 19, Lions.
They'll go. Here's Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bonito. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Fight on these two.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll have a first down and definitely in field goal range now, down at the 20-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, this is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw play.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Argo on, 80. Yellow. Yellow, yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Hubbard. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on third and inches. Here's Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, LA. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. The Chargers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Texans 14.
Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. That's to the right side. And caught by Bauer.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
1st and 10. From the gun, here's Milton. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Oh, that's a great job there defensively. They know exactly where that first down marker is. It looked for a minute like he was going to be able to pick up enough yards to convert on that 4th down, but he doesn't. He's just shy, and that is a great stand here by this defense.
They'll run with Jacobs. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Now Mahomes. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
28 yards.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Yellow.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. And he's into the end zone yet again. Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown Chargers. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with his group.
35, Texans 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing, Milton. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
Intended for number 84.
You don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
That's taken in by Brown. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
To A.J. Brown.
They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
Here we go. Hot 70. Fix the Eagles.
On the handoff, Blue. And he'll take this back to the 43-yard line. Jacob Harris in there for the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the play fake, it's Milton. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and put him down for a loss.
He's set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. First down, Texans.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
43-yard line.
19 tight.
Throwing again is Milton. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
3rd, they need 8.
19 Chargers. Come on.
Slot man in motion right. Throw once more. Here's Milton. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
We'll get this complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the Rookies.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 76, 16, 19 right. 18.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That is caught by the tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Texans 22.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Hey, 43, 43, yellow. Attack!
1st and 10 for Mahomes. Back complete to Jacobs. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Gain of 26 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
At the 23-yard line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 1.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
His kick is perfect. And the Chargers add on to their lead.
38.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Milton. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
2nd and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down for Houston.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with. So
the pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, 78 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the 4th quarter.
He's going to try to do it himself. And a big conversion for 2. And it's a 1-score game. The deficit is only 8. So with only 1 timeout left, plus the 2-minute warning, the decision here is go for the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Kept this down as Hubbard out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Of 16 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Now give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 25, here's second and 9.
At the 25-yard line.
Hey, 15, 15, 15.
Now, Mahomes. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. He'll be taken down well short of the first down, gain of about 4. And it brings up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good, and that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone.
Touchdown. First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's first down. Getting out of the gun is Milton. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 3-yard pickup.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They face second down and 7. They'll drop to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Looking to throw, it's Milton. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now it's 2nd and 1. To the air once more is Milton. He's going to air this one out. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. And a good return here. He is out of